me a Diet Coke with a straw.
Oh, nice. Let me ask you about the movie before we run out of time.
Oh, yeah.
I could have this conversation with you all
People
day.
tell you look like Bradley Cooper.
I do get that.
A lot.
I do get that.
You guys see that?
I get that.
Turn this way. Let us see really quick. Doesn't he? Is that your Bradley Cooper face?
Yeah. That's my Bradley Cooper hangover face. I want to ask you, as an actress, what is it like being on a Jerry Bruckheimer set?
It's really exciting. It's, you know, in having Jerry on set, it's and he's so calm and he's so cool and collected, and Scott Derrickson's an amazing director, and so just you're there and it just feels like everything's just set in stone. Like you kind of like everything, you know, everybody is doing what they're supposed to be doing. It just kind of works really smoothly, and Scott is an amazing. I mean, Scott had to, you know, things are set in stone, but then things mess up and there's things that happen. Scott Derrickson was one that like really stepped up, and so I think what you learn about, you know, being a great producer is finding the right people, and you know, Jerry completely trusted Scott, and we in turn all trusted Scott.
Well, and I understand they actually just offered you the role, right? There was
Yeah.
no auditioning or anything like that. What was that like to, at this point in your career, like just be asked to be in something?
And that was really exciting. It was really surprising and exciting, you know, especially since it's coming from, you know, somebody like Jerry Bruckheimer.
Yeah, right.
It was very exciting. You know, that doesn't really happen, you know, that often. And you know, when you get to a place in life and you get a little bit of success, a lot of things come your way, and it's not always the stuff you like. So
What do you mean?
You kind of get a lot of. There's you know, we know because you review a lot of crappy movies. So there's a lot of crappy movies out there, and we're all susceptible to them, and we all, you know, can make a bad choice. But it's really hard when you get to a place in your life and you have to realize that the people who last the longest in their careers are the most discerning, and that's the hardest part is knowing what not to take when you get opportunities. Because I mean, it wasn't that long ago that I was like, if I got that Taco Bell commercial, life would be different. But it's so different now, and so you have to go, okay, well, if I want this to last longer, then I have to be smarter about it.
What are the choices that I want to make?
Right.
Yeah.
So then when something like this comes along, it's really exciting because it's Bruckheimer, Eric Bana, Edgar Ramirez, Scott Derrickson. You're like, oh wait, this is okay. And so maybe it's when you turn down the other ones that came along the way, it opens the opportunity to have something like this come along.
Has that been the hardest part of sort of transitioning from interviewing on Attack the Show to then being a movie star and being an actress?
Well, I consider myself a storyteller in general. You know, I think that you would, you know, if you're a journalist or anybody who's wanting to tell a story, even if you're talking to somebody else, you're just trying to tell a story. So that was all the same to me. So it's always been the same in a way. I just wanted to tell stories, and then at a certain point with Attack of the Show, when I started getting more opportunities, it was time for me to leave because I just wanted to try to see if I could make some other dreams come true. And that's a scary thing because you already have something here, but you know, I think life is about taking those, you know, the scary challenges and trying things and falling if you have to, and getting back up. And so I think I just kind of look at my what I do and what I want to do is kind of one big revolving door.
Yeah. Well, you've done it.
Until someone slams it in my face.
I mean, you're in a Jerry Bruckheimer movie now, so you've arrived, my friend.
Well, I'm still knocking at the door, and sometimes it opens up, and I'm like, "What's up? Hey guys, hey guys, anybody? Can I come in?" You know, when your success happens later, you appreciate it. You know, I think when anybody gets it super easy, when anybody wins one of those reality shows and becomes a big singer, they don't understand how hard it is for people to kind of make their way and do it, and you take jobs that you don't always want, and you just try to do your best at it to get somewhere else. But
well, that's quite a thing to work on a movie and have this religious, cathartic experience.
Right. It's an interesting thing to see something that it's so unexplainable that, you know, and people think that they know everything that's going to happen, or people think, you know, like in any way, either nothing happens or something happens. People are so confident in both, and I just think it's so much more powerful to say, like, you know, I can't prove anything any more than you can disprove something. So let's just all agree that none of us really know, except some of us know.
Some of us do.
She knows.
She knows. She's really creepy back there.
And Bradley Cooper knows.
And Bradley Cooper knows. That's it. Thank you so much, Olivia.
Nice
really a pleasure talking.
Yeah, nice to see you.